Hey everybody, Nick here. Just before the video starts, one of my moderators sent me a skin that somebody made. Now, I don't know the person. I don't know anything about it. All I know is there's a lion on it, and now I want to see this skin in the game. So, I'm going to include the link in the description below. Go vote for it. I have no idea how we can get this skin into the game, but it's got a lion on it, and that looks amazing, and I want to have it. Again, I don't know the guy, but I'll put a link so you guys can go vote for it. Hopefully, we can see it in the game. A lot of you guys have been asking on making a video about that training map that I do. Right before I jump in it, let me show you how you can get this Training Aim V4B, which means version 4B. You click on View Workshop, and then in the search, you're going to type in V4B. That is the easiest way you can get it, and it's right there, Training Aim V4B. This is the map. You're going to click subscribe. If you don't know how to do all of that, then I will take this whole link up in here, and then you just got to bring up this overlay. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Just bring up the overlay, click on web browser at the bottom, paste the link, and that will take you to the same place, this map, and you're gonna click subscribe. Once you've clicked subscribe, you're going to go all the way here to play offline with bots, workshop, and then you're gonna have the map right here. So let's dive into it. So once the map has loaded, you're gonna click continue and join the CT side. If you accidentally get put on the terrorist side, okay, well, they're shooting at me. If you're gonna get put on the terrorist side, then all you gotta do is press M and then click on the counter-terrorist. All right, so I guess the bots are having a fight. All right, so if at any point you end up with a bot on your team and one on the other side, just go ahead and click this one right here. I mean, shoot it, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna make it a 1 versus 1, as you can see here. Now, I should have just explained a little bit this map. Let's start with this, because I said about the one. This is the mini bots that you're gonna go up against. Okay, so for example, if I click on 3, you can see that at the top here, and you can even see on the scoreboard that now it's a 1 versus 3. If I do again, it's 1 versus 4, 1 versus 5, 1 versus 6, 1 versus 7, 1 versus 8. And I think they're gonna shoot at me. Yeah, they're gonna shoot at me. So that is one thing. Since we're on this board here, you can click on this right here. It's a D5. I don't know exactly what it stands for. But basically, this switches between harmless bots, where they don't shoot at you, and then this is where they shoot at you. So you can actually see the alert. Bots are harmless. Bots will shoot at you. So yeah, there you go. That's what that does. Now, you also have this right here, which gives the bots AKs, but now they're harmless. So even though I walked through the valley of the shadow, okay. And then you can give the bots armor. This is pretty good when you're practicing shooting at bots. You know, if the bots have armor, it takes a little bit more to go down. Then right here, you have this arrow, which means that all the bots are gonna spawn on the floor, which means all the bots are gonna spawn right here, and that's exactly what it is. Spawn on the floor. Then you can hit this right here. The bots will spawn on the roof, which means we'll spawn there, we'll spawn there, we'll spawn there, and on the floor. I think it has like a maximum level of where they can actually, like, how many can spawn, but you can see that they will spawn on the roof. Then you have this option, which means that the bots will spawn on the sides. The sides being these ones over here. So they're basically one's gonna come out. I don't know if I recommend this one, because they do kind of get stuck sometimes. See how all of them are just there? They do get stuck a little bit. So normally what I do is I do this one right here. Bots spawn everywhere. So I usually grab myself a gun. I come here, and you know, you should dare. Sometimes they spawn there. It's just completely random. Now, this is just a little bit the setup of the bots, and obviously you have this weapon chart here. I don't have to explain that one, do I? Now, the cool thing is this thing right here. You have this god thingy here, which if you look at my health right now, I happen to have 8,480 health. So that gives me a lot of health, especially when the bots will shoot at me. I will be able to survive. So let's turn that down. Who dareth shooteth at me? All right. The other thing you might want to do is you might want to click on ammo. This gives you infinite ammo. so you can shoot as much as you want to without reloading your weapon. Next thing is wall. This is gonna add a wall here, and this is great if you want to practice your headshots. So for example, when you're shooting at people on the floor, this is gonna be all at head level. So this is gonna help you quite a lot if you want to shoot at their heads. This is how you should practice, but obviously better than me. The next thing you have here is these crates. If they come up. Now the crates will give the bot some cover and it'll give you some cover, so you can kind of practice a little bit, like peeking from behind a crate, going to another one, taking one out, looking around. It is better to do it with the guys on the floor. I don't think on the roof really helps out with the crates, but it's pretty good to practice your obstacle shooting. Then you can take the crates down and you can get the double doors. Yes, so you can practice, you know, your double door peeking, you know, to, you know, see a guy, you peek double doors, there's a guy there. So that'll help you. I don't use the double doors that much. The ones that I do really like to use are these covers here. Now, the reason why I like this one is because this will help you peek. And what I recommend is going to the side, take one enemy out, go to the other side, take another enemy out, go to the other side, take an enemy out, go to the other side, take an enemy out, go to the other side, take the enemy out. Now, that's what this is good for, just peeking to the right and to the left. And then you also have orange walls, which are orange. Well, I don't know. I might be missing something. I don't know. What I like to do is I like to bring up the covers and I like to bring up the crates. Okay. Now bringing up the covers and bringing up the crates, I usually go with about just on the floor. So we're gonna put people to spawn just on the floor. Let's go with 4. What I like to do is flick to the right and left and see how fast I can take somebody out. This is pretty good for shooting with the op, just to see, just to get used to that flick shot. But you're not missing him. Then you can also go up here. You can do a lot. So this is what I like to do. What I recommend people is to do about 100 to 150 of these here, and obviously you can do it with whatever weapon you want. Let's take the AK. So I recommend people to do this with 100 plus. And then the other thing that I recommend, I saw a lot of pro players doing this. All they do is they add the wall and they basically just practice their one tap. So I think this is something that everybody should try to do at least once a day before playing competitive game. It'll help you a lot. Now, if you want to get a little bit better, what I recommend doing is getting the guy far left and then getting the guy far right and then going far left. So instead of kind of like going down the list of aiming like in the same spot, get this guy, then get this guy, then get this guy, then get this guy, then get the last guy, then... So basically, try to get him all the way to the point where you just flick to the guy that spawns. What I'm trying to say is try to get used to flicking right and left for the enemies. The one thing that I would recommend is, do you see this 56 here? That's how many kills I've gotten on this map. Now it's 57, now it's 58. I recommend you guys to get at least 250 a day. I was reading a couple of Reddit posts and a couple of pro players. That's kind of part of their warm-up. That's not even that whole warm-up. That's just part of the warm-up. So I recommend people to do at least that. Just get used to tapping people. Get your aim a little bit better. So other than that, I've pretty much covered everything. This is not my map, by the way. A big shout out to Zool and Smiley who made this map. It is a great warm-up map. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about this, especially if you're more into the pro scene. You'll definitely see a lot of pro streamers, or I should say pro players, that also stream, that post their warm-up. So I recommend you guys try it out. Hopefully it will improve your aim a little bit. If you guys got any questions or comments, ask them, because I'm just displaying the map here. I love you all, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Then comes the wall of preset crosshairs for a lot of the pro players. You see the teams at the top, and then going down you have the players. For example, this is Get Right from NIP. Then you have Cloud9 Shroud's crosshair, then you have Pasha, then you have Taz next. So basically see all the players over here, and you can get their crosshair to try it out.